Here today, I want to talk to you a little bit about how retention can actually start when with your branding. And I had a very interesting thought about branding recently. If we haven't met, my name is Sam, and I am the founder of Retention Made Simple, your admin ninja, and we help businesses grow through keeping their best clients longer and getting more referrals. It's kind of fun when you see it happen, and somebody's business could actually double or triple, not because they got new clients, but because they kept their clients longer and they made more money without even having to bring on new clients. So a couple of weeks ago, I did a video. I guess it was not last week, but the week before. My grandsons were here, and I did a video with my younger grandson. He's 7 years old. His name is Finn. And we just did a little live video, spring break style. And so I asked him a few questions, and this was all improv. It was not planned. And I didn't even know really what I was going to ask him. I know that he's been on several other videos with me, and he and the older grandson, Jonah, love doing that. So I was able to get Finn to hang out with me for a few minutes, and it was fun. If you didn't get to see that, I'll put a link to that video somewhere around this video so you can watch it. But I basically asked him a couple of questions. And one of the things was, what is your favorite place to get a hamburger? And I really thought he was going to say something else. But he said he liked McDonald's. And I asked him why. And he said, because it's fast. So he's a 7-year-old, and he's already thinking, like, he's made the thing in his brain that McDonald's is fast. And so he's made that pairing, that association as a 7-year-old. And he's not wrong. And then the second question I asked him was, where is somewhere you like to go to have fun? Because he asked me while we were driving home, he's like, hey, Samma, are we going to do anything fun while we're at your house? And we were taking a trip. They didn't know about it yet. And we went up to Fort Worth to see some family. And it was a fun trip. But I asked him when we got on the video, I'm like, so earlier you asked me if we were doing anything fun. What does that mean to you? And he, without really pausing, said going to Kalahari, that he associates fun with the water park, but also the tomfooleries thing they have here. I don't know if they have them in all the locations or not, but in the Texas area around Rock specifically, they have another area called tomfooleries where there's like a game center. And so he associated fun with Kalahari's. And then the third question I asked him, so you probably won't have to watch the video, but you need this context for the part I'm going to talk about in just a second. The third question that I asked him was, what's when you think about a place where you would want to go have fun and do something as a family, what would that be? And he thought of the trip that they took with my daughter, his mom, and my son, his uncle, and brother, and everybody last spring break or last summer sometime. They went to the beach. And so family fun was a beach. And so kiddos are making these associations naturally without even really having to think about it. And as a business owner, part of what we're doing is trying to show up in the world in a way that allows our ideal clients to see us in a certain way. And when we can get that right, and we're able to have people, when they think of me, I want them to think of gratitude. I want them to think of appreciation. I want them to think about how they can choose to create any life they want because they make a choice, right? And so as a business owner, how are you showing up? What are you doing to build in that connection, that branding, that association on the front end? And I think so many business owners, at least the ones I talk to and I've worked with, they're trying so many different things just to get more eyeballs on their thing. But what if you're getting the wrong eyeballs? What if you're getting the wrong eyeballs? And so if you're trying to make your business that's going to last, something that's going to grow, what do you want to be known for? And before you put something out on social media, before you put out an email, before you do anything, is that aligning with who you say you want to be, what you want to be known for or not? And I actually sent an email out to my list on Monday for Retention Made Simple, and the title was, Did You Even Notice? Because I hadn't sent an email in like 3 or 4 weeks. And the reason I hadn't sent an email is because I've really been sitting with this concept of what I'm talking about with you. What do I want to be known for? When somebody sees my name, my email come into their inbox, I want them to know without a shadow of a doubt that it's going to be worth opening. I don't want to be part of the noise anymore. I don't want to just be posting to post. I don't want to send emails just to try and get something sold or to do something. I want to make real connections. I want people to know that they can trust me, and that when they see my name, I want them to smile and be like, hey, I want to see what Sam's up to. And so the thing that really surprised me, though, because I asked them to respond to that email, and there were several people that responded that said, yes, they actually did notice. And I didn't expect that because I really expected, for most people, you get hundreds of emails a day, especially if you're a business owner, maybe more than hundreds. And so to notice that someone hasn't sent you something, I didn't think that would happen. So apparently I'm already doing something right of people are being able to see that whenever I send them something, it's worth opening. And just my commitment is, in this world of AI, in this world of trying to do more and get more done and out in the world, I want what I share to be real. I'm doing more writing of my own words. I may use AI a little to help craft and tweak, but I'm physically typing most of it myself because I want y'all to know me. I don't want you to know AI Sam. I want you to know Sam. And when you get to know me, and then you get to know what I'm up to in the world, and you have a need, whether it's for you or someone else, and you see the business that they're talking about, oh my gosh, I don't know where my next client's going to come from. Or they're saying, oh my gosh, I just had 3 more clients leave. They didn't re-up. They're churning out. I'm telling you, when we start on the front end of the process to build in client retention from the very first experience with you, and that does tie to branding, it can tie to your Google profile. We work a lot with people with their Google profile, because if you're already getting clients and you're getting good Google reviews, I know you know how to get clients. That means that they are a perfect candidate to work with us for Retention Made Simple. Because when you can get good clients and get reviews, all you have to do now is put in the secret sauce of being able to keep them longer, to be able to impact your revenue without having to get any more clients. So my request from you today is to post in the comments somewhere, or send me a message, whether it's on DM or send me an email, sam@retentionmadesimple.com. You're free to reach out anytime. What are you doing to show up in the world in the way that you say that matters to you, so that you can create a business that lasts for a very long time? A lot of people I talk to are wanting to leave legacy businesses. They're wanting to create something that goes on past them. What are you doing to show up in the world so that even a 7-year-old can make the association that you want? That whenever they hear your name or your company name, that they know, even a 7-year-old can make the connection, right? And when we do that, then the business world will just change for us. So I think I have a guest coming on the podcast next week. I'm not going to announce it yet because I haven't confirmed the time. But if you're interested in actually being on the podcast, where we talk a little bit about you, how you're showing up in the world, what you're doing, and then we'll actually talk about retention as it pertains to your business, your industry, or if you have tips, tricks things you want to share, we'll just have a conversation about retention. And I would love to get you the application to fill out to see if you might be a good fit. Hope you have a great day.